There's a strategy in real estate investing that's responsible for creating more millionaires than almost any other. It's a system for buying properties, fixing them up, and pulling your initial investment back out so you can use it again and again. It's called the BRRRR method: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. This isn't a quick overview. This is a deep dive workshop on how to execute the entire BRRRR strategy right here in Michigan, with a heavy focus on the most critical piece of the puzzle: the financing. If you're not interested in value-add real estate or building a rental portfolio, this probably isn't for you. But if you want to learn how to recycle your capital and scale faster than you ever thought possible, stick around. I'm Trevor Sines with Michigan Mortgage Solutions, and today we're building your BRRRR machine from the ground up. Let's start with a high-level view of how the BRRRR method works. The first step is buy. This is where the money is made. We're not buying pretty move-in-ready homes. We're looking for distressed or undervalued properties, foreclosures, estate sales, or tired landlord properties that need work and can be purchased below market value. Next is rehab. This is where you force appreciation. You're not just painting walls. You're upgrading kitchens, bathrooms, flooring, and mechanicals to bring the property up to modern rental standards and significantly increase its value. Then comes rent. Once the rehab is complete, you place a high-quality tenant in the property at market rent. This stabilizes the asset and turns it into a predictable, cash-flowing rental. After that is refinance. This is the magic step. You replace your short-term financing with a long-term loan based on the property's new after-repair value, not what you originally paid for it. The goal is to pull out all of your initial investment and sometimes more. Finally, repeat. You take the capital you just pulled out and use it to buy your next distressed property. This is how investors scale quickly without constantly injecting new cash. Everything in this strategy hinges on the refinance. If you can't get your money back out, the machine stops. That's why having the right financing partner is non-negotiable. Now let's talk about how you fund the buy and rehab phase, because you can't use a traditional mortgage on a distressed property. Let's say you find a Michigan property for $100,000 and it needs $50,000 in repairs. You need short-term, asset-based financing. One option is a hard money loan. This is the most common route. A hard money lender may finance 80 to 90% of the purchase price and 100% of the rehab budget. Rates are higher, often in the 10 to 12% range, plus points. It's expensive money, but it's fast and it allows you to close deals with less cash out of pocket. Another option is a bridge loan. Bridge loans are similar to hard money but often come from more institutional sources. They can offer slightly better terms and more flexibility. We use these frequently to help investors close quickly while preparing for the long-term refinance. The third option is cash. If you have it, that's great, but the entire point of BRRRR is not leaving your cash trapped in a property. Leverage allows you to preserve capital for the next deal. Choosing the right acquisition financing is a balance between speed, leverage, and cost. Every dollar saved here increases your profit and improves your refinance outcome later. Now let's talk about the most important step, the refinance. In our example, you bought the property for $100,000 and put $50,000 into the rehab. You're all in for $150,000. After the renovation, the property appraises for $250,000. That's the after-repair value. Instead of lending on what you paid, we lend based on that new value. Typically, investors can refinance up to 75% of the after-repair value. 75% of $250,000 is $187,500. That new loan pays off your acquisition and rehab financing, which might total around $160,000 with interest and fees. After the payoff, you walk away with roughly $27,000 in cash at closing. You now own a stabilized rental property with none of your own money left in the deal, and you got paid to do it. That's the infinite return model. This is where DSCR loans come into play. With DSCR financing, we qualify the loan based on the property's income, not your personal tax returns. As long as the rent supports the new mortgage payment at the required ratio, you can qualify. These loans are designed specifically for strategies like BRRRR. Let me show you how this works in the real world with a Michigan example. One of our clients purchased a distressed single-family home in Redford for $80,000 using a bridge loan we arranged. They invested $60,000 into the rehab, doing a full kitchen and bathroom renovation, new flooring, paint, and electrical updates. The project took about 4 months. Once complete, the property rented for $1,800 per month. The property appraised for $220,000. We set them up with a 30-year fixed-rate DSCR loan at 75% of the after-repair value, which came out to $165,000. That refinance paid off their acquisition and rehab loan in full, and they walked away with over $15,000 in cash at closing. They now own a cash-flowing property in Redford with none of their own money left in the deal, and they used that cash to fund their next project nearby. That's the BRRRR method in action. The BRRRR strategy is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools in real estate, and it works exceptionally well in many Michigan markets. But it only works if the financing is structured correctly at every stage. Your acquisition lender and refinance lender need to be aligned. Ideally, they're the same team. At Michigan Mortgage Solutions, that's exactly what we do. We help fund the purchase and rehab, and we provide the long-term DSCR and rental loans for the refinance. We're a true one-stop shop for BRRRR investors. If you're scaling your portfolio or preparing for your very first BRRRR deal, the financing is the key. We invite you to schedule a free property consultation with one of our investor-focused loan officers. Call us at 248-963-1894 or visit MichiganMortgageSolutions.com to plan your next BRRRR deal. Don't just buy one rental property, build a portfolio. I'm Trevor Sines with Michigan Mortgage Solutions. Let's build it together.